I'm here today with a foundation first impressions. I'm not wearing the foundation today. I did not film an intro for this video. I don't know how I forgot. Probably because I was filming at like 5 in the morning. But this is on the new Clinique Even Better Clinical Serum Foundation. I got the shade Stone, WN38 Stone. This is a foundation that I picked up with Sam when we went to Sacramento a few weeks ago. So we're both trying it. Sam has oily skin, sensitive, and acne prone. I have very normal skin. Most of my foundations hold up pretty well throughout the day. I don't tend to have issues with it separating. Like most foundations, if I have any issues, it's maybe like right around my hairline. A lot of times I do work out with my foundation on. Like I went and worked out today. Today I'm wearing my, this is like my favorite, It Cosmetics, Your Skin But Better. I went and worked out this morning, had a hard leg day in cardio, and like I haven't even touched up and my foundation looks like this. We'll touch up now because I feel like now that I've said something, you know, we still want to look good. So that's typically like this is typically how my makeup looks after a workout. So I am going to be working out with this foundation on just like I do. I mean, I get up super early in the morning. I go to the gym after I drop the kids off at school or when the childcare opens. So I usually go around 8 o'clock. So anyways, it's not unusual for me to work out with foundation. So I know how it typically looks. And I try a lot of foundation. So you're going to see how this one holds up. It says it helps improve skin quickly. And over time, it's packed with good for you skin ingredients, hyaluronic acid, salicylic acid, vitamin C, their dark spot fighting molecule, and it is shown to leave your skin looking better than you found it. So it's got a lot of claims with it for maybe long-term use. So if that's something you're interested in, maybe you'll like this. It retails for $42 for 1 ounce. So it's a pretty pricey foundation, but again, it's supposed to have the skincare benefits in it. The shade, it's really hard to shade match, you guys. Like online, this shade looks very, very different than it does on my skin. And even when I'm filming this, you'll hear me, because I was filming really early in the morning, like 5 a.m. So I just had my ring light on and it was looking really olive toned on me. This is the shade right here. The bottle is really interesting, kind of cool little bottle. It does have a pump. I want to try it again. I haven't quite made my mind up on it. The first time I wear it, which you're going to see in the demo, this is not a trouble area for me. And for some reason, it was like settling and like accentuating all right here. And I felt like it made me look old. You know how sometimes foundations, if they like kind of separate and bunch and settle in weird places, like it just makes your face look super old. That's not really an issue. It's very rare. I can't even think of a foundation that has done that in a really long time. And I just felt like it was not the most flattering foundation. So I feel like it photographs pretty because I think I took some pictures that day. And it might look good on camera, but in person, it did not look cute. And I do show you some close-ups before the gym, after the gym, throughout the day, and you'll see how it's like separating and kind of bunching into this area right here, which again has really never been a trouble area at all. Like here's a foundation that's clearly not this one. And this is like kind of how it looks. And I've had my foundation on for, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock. So it's been on for almost 5 hours already. And I've already worked out and I've taken photos and I just did 2 try-on hauls. So I've been doing a lot, and this is typically like what a foundation looks like on me. So this one just, I don't know. It wasn't the greatest look. So I want you guys to see how it applies, see what the color looks like. The color matching is super difficult, to be honest with you. If you go into a store, it's really hard to shade match because they basically just pump it onto like a plexiglass dish and then hold it up to your face. Like you can't even touch the product even though it's already been pumped out. Online, the swatch for this color looks very, very different. Like let me find this shade online. Basically how that shade is supposed to look. I don't feel like that's how it goes on at all. Online, and the models that they're putting it on like do not make sense to me because this looked very different in my opinion in real life. So anyways, if you guys are new, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy this wear test. I have a few other foundations that I'm going to be doing as well, but I wanted to get this one up. Sam and I wanted to get it up before we leave to Vegas. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to check out Sam's video, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and let's just get right into the try on haul, or the wear test. Let's get right into the wear test. See, I've been filming try on hauls and now my brain is all jumbled. Okay, so I kind of randomly decided to film this. It's super dark outside, so hopefully the lighting will be okay. I just have my ring light on and I'm filming on my phone. But I wanted to try this foundation, so I figured why not film me putting on, and then I can show throughout the day how it wears. I have primed my skin. This is kind of what I've been using lately. The MAC Strobe Cream, just all over my face. It gives me a nice glow. And then the Laura Mercier foundation primer. This is one I've been using the last few days, and I actually really like it. It's their lightweight water-based vitamin-rich gel. And I like it because it has like a slight bit of tack. The primer that I really love, though, this baby right here, the All Nighter from Urban Decay, so good. And then in my T-zone, which I use every single day, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is just the regular one. And I just have that kind of like right here in my pores. So let's get into it. I'm in the shade Stone, WN38. So I hope this shade match is gonna be good. It is like really difficult to shade match in stores nowadays, because depending on where you go, they either just like hold it up to your face, which really doesn't give you any indication if that is a good shade match. Oh my gosh, my hands look so tan. Or they put it on like a little plexi piece of like acrylic plexiglass or something like that, and then they just put a glob on and then stick that up to your skin, which also is not helpful. So this is what the packaging looks like. Cool little bottle, and SPF 25. It does have a little pump. I love this foundation, by the way, the Beauty Blender foundation, but I love it because you can use just like the tray to apply your foundation. So it is a little bit more thicker of a liquid foundation. It's not like super liquidy like most serum foundations I tend to use. So let's give it a go. I hope this shade match is good. It was like so hard. Does it have a scent? It has a little bit of a scent, kind of smells like, I don't know, Clinique. I haven't used Clinique products in so long. Oh my gosh, my hand looks so tan, which is so funny because I feel like in person it doesn't look as tan, but I think because of the bright lights, it's going on looking really pretty. It actually is looking really, it's looking really olivey actually on my phone. And I wonder if it's just because it's like dark all around me and then I have like a bright light, because it's looking really olivey. But when I'm looking in my mirror, it's definitely not looking that yellow. It's also pretty light. It's looking really light compared to my neck. Interesting. It's definitely looking a totally different color on my phone than it is in person. In person, it actually just looks like it actually is my skin tone. But it's looking very like yellow on this screen. So I'll have to show you once the sun comes up. It's very early. What time is it? It's 9:06 a.m. yet. I've been up since 5. So I'm just kind of taking what's left on that little tray and just kind of blending in any areas building up. Yeah, it looks really pretty. My nose has been kind of dry because I was sick last week. And I'm not getting any dryness on my nose, which is really nice. Yeah, I'll have to show you once we're in like normal daylight. I have a feeling just because it's like this whole room is super dark and I just have like a very bright ring light in front of me, it's like distorting the color a little bit. Okay, I'm messing with some of the lighting settings to see if that helps. Okay, the brighter I go, the more yellow it looks. Anyways, it looks really nice on the skin. So I'm gonna finish up with the rest of my makeup, and then I will hop back on and show you in natural light. So it's not, we're not having so much issue with me looking really yellow, because yeah, it definitely does not appear that way in real life. Okay, I wanted to give you, I forgot to update this when I went home, and I'm about to go to the gym. So see, it's not as yellow in real life. I'm in my car, which tends to have better lighting, but it looks pretty decent. I feel like my skin just like is not looking the best lately. I don't know, I think something I used was expired or something, because I have all these like little bumps all over, but it doesn't look too bad. And again, like, see, look, it's not as orange or yellow olivey on me. So anywho, I've had it on, what time is it? 8:07. I've had it on roughly almost 3 hours. So I gotta go to I'm gonna go to the gym. We're gonna see how it holds up for a workout, and then all these text messages keep coming through. I'm gonna go work out, and then we're gonna see what it looks like after. Most of the time foundations seem to hold up pretty decently on my skin, even through workouts. It's kind of rare that they don't work out. So we're gonna go work out, and I'll see how it goes. Okay, so I thought I just filmed this and it wasn't recording. Okay, here's up close of my skin. I just got done with my workout. I didn't really sweat too much, so I feel like it held up okay, but I feel like it looks so dry right here. This is so close, isn't it? And then, like, you can see it's kind of like settling in right here, which this never looks that bad. Oh well, don't mind this. Looks like some self-tanner issues. But yeah, I'm just, oh my gosh, look at my ear. The inside of my ear is all self-tannered. Okay, we're gonna just cover that. Okay, so you can see kind of up close. I feel like right here, it looks really textury. Look, I have self-tanner all over my ears because I went in the tanning self-tanner bed and I haven't showered yet. But I just feel like my skin doesn't look the best. Like, that's really up close. Don't mind the self-tan, okay? I went in a self-tanning spray bed, and clearly it's in my ears, and I have not washed it off yet. It's like a clear coat, so there's not like a color guard, but anyways, it's okay. It's not my favorite. It's not something that I'd be like, oh yeah, I definitely want to wear this again. But it's not awful, but it's definitely more drying than I think I expected it to be. From far away, let's see. From far away, it doesn't look awful. But it's definitely, can you tell it's like not that olivey color that it looked earlier. So this is just meh. I don't love it, but it's not like the worst foundation I've ever tried. And it's what, 9:30, so we're about 4 hours in. Okay, I'm here with a checkup. It's 2:22. Yeah, 2:22. I've had this on since about 5:30ish this morning. And you can see, gosh, my spray tan looks rough. Okay, besides my spray tan, I can see that some of my makeup has worn off a little bit, but I was lying down, so we're not going to judge that too harshly. This up here is probably from working out. I'm more so looking at like the center of my face. So if you can see, it's not looking awful, but it is looking a little heavy right here. This is what I'm really noticing. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels really light on the skin, but even between my eyebrows too. See, it's looking a little heavier than I typically like. So I'm gonna take this and just kind of see if, this is just the Beauty Blender I used this morning. Just see if that kind of like helps it a little bit. I do feel like my skin looks dehydrated. For a Serum foundation, I feel like it does look really dry. And I feel like this, see right here, this is where it's really bothering me, because I don't really have, like, I know I have lines when I smile right there, but I'm feeling like they're looking way more pronounced. Like, I don't ever notice those, but I'm noticing it because it's kind of just like really accentuating pores here. And it just looks dry. My skin just looks dehydrated. It doesn't look dry in a way that like flaky dry. It just looks dehydrated. I think that's the best way I can describe it. yeah, I mean, it's holding up just fine, but my skin just looks, I don't know. I feel like it looks old. My skin looks old, and I don't really feel like that really with any other foundation. That's where we're at. My opinion really hasn't changed. The wear time is really good. It's held up pretty great through my workouts and through lying down. But my skin just feels old. This doesn't help either. Look at this. Ugh, I gotta take a shower tonight. So that's where we're at. I'll check in a little bit. Okay, I'm doing my final check-in. It is almost 6 o'clock, so I've had this on for a little over 12 hours. And it looks greasy. It feels really greasy now. I would say probably 2 hours ago it started to feel really greasy. So if you needed it to last longer than 12 hours, I think you might be out of luck with this one. Again, it still makes me look really old here. This just like doesn't look cute. It felt really nice and light all day until about hour 10, and now it's just like smearing off my face. So anyways, that's my thoughts on that foundation. It's, like I said, it's okay. I feel like it makes my skin look old. So it's not something I'm like running out to go and try again. I don't know that I love it enough to want to keep it, or like it enough to want to keep it. I definitely don't love it. So I would give this like a 5 or 6 out of 10. If it's short-term wear, then you're probably fine. Or if this like isn't, this is never an issue. So this is weird that it's doing that. So it just wasn't my favorite foundation. Don't love it enough to want to keep it. So that was my little wear test. It's super greasy now, and I have not done anything. Look at the side of my nose, looks disgusting. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.